Please stay. Oh. Oh. I am probably retaking this for the 100th time. Yeah, my phone is falling straight. Should I take off the cover? I am retaking this probably for the 10th time right now. I'm so annoyed. I'm over it. I honestly want to give up, but I'm not, because now no, we're not doing that. I need a video to come out this week. So as I was saying, today's video is going to be a uni diaries video. I'm going to be starting with uni diaries since we're going back to school, you know, and this video is specifically for people who might be starting with their first year this year, and it may also apply to some of us. I'm saying us because myself included. I tend to forget what I'm supposed to pack, what I need at the beginning of the year. I just simply wing it like I did last year, but this year we're moving differently and we're making things, I'm trying to make things better. Today is not my day. I'm simply filming this just so I can make someone else's experience better than mine. So if you're a first year university student, stay tuned, you might need this. I have everything written down on my laptop just so this video can have a sense of direction and I'm not just freestyling and rambling and wasting your time. Let's get into it. Okay, the video is going to be divided into 3 segments. The first one is going to be about the preparation, what you have to prepare, before leaving, what you have to prepare before leaving for it. And the second segment is going to be what you need, and the last segment is going to be tips that I have for you on how to survive on your own. Anyways, so first segment, let's go. I'm going to talk about preparing yourself mentally, physically, financially, and spiritually. So you need to be prepared mentally. You need to make sure that your mental health is not at its peak, but is balanced. You understand? You need to make sure that you're okay, like I wouldn't advise you to go there ungekho sharp. I wouldn't advise you, because now you might get there and do isn't this wrong, you understand? So try to be better. Try to like let go of things that are, I don't know, troubling you. Try to start over. Just tell yourself, because this is a clean slate, you're starting over, you are healing, you are all of that, those kind of vibes. Like that's what it's supposed to give before you leave. Make sure that you're on that vibe before you leave, because you understand? So you understand? So mentally, make sure I got blank, but it's just balanced. Too much, you're okay. Make sure that you're grand, please, for my sake. Make sure that mentally you're grand, okay? And secondly, we're going to touch on spiritual health. Tap into your spirituality, yes, more especially if you have a background whereby you guys praise God, you go to church. Tap into that and try to like embrace it. Yes, do that and continue with practices that you're familiar with. Like, do what you know, you understand, what you've been doing from home. So please, for my sake, just stick to what you know. I'm not saying limit yourself in terms of like putting yourself out there, learning about other religions and spiritualities and all of that, but I think it's safe for you to stick to what you know, just so you don't get lost. There's a lot happening already at university, so stick to what you know and stick to your books. That's it. That's gonna make your life so much simpler, you get me? Thirdly, we're gonna touch on physical health. Before uhamba, make sure that your physical health is at 100%, please. If please, I would recommend for you to but if you're used to taking vitamins, multivitamins, and immune boosters, all of that, continue taking them. If you're not, start taking them, because these things help us from getting easy for nyanezi. that can be avoided, like getting flu, getting a young yana cold. You understand? Isn't this avoiding? Guy, take your immune boosters, take vitamins, and you'll be at the Kalamanj. Just before you leave, get into the routine of taking vitamins and all of that, just to see how it treats your body. You understand? Just so I need to figure lapha so so and all of that. You see? But just make sure that your health is at 100%. Go to the doctor, get checked, make sure that you're good. There's nothing it's okulisa, because okula, guys, I'm not saying maugula unga is going, but if you have some kind of sickness or chronic disease that you're living with, it's better to know now than you'll find out also phakathi. You understand? So just make sure that you're sharp physically, and I mean it, guys. A big. And then finances. Leon, all you need is discipline. One of the most important things you need is simply discipline. Angaz uzoifunda kanjani discipline, but you need to be matured enough to handle your finances well, because you understand. So practice the little things. Save money. Make sure you always have a certain amount of money in your bank account. Zero, no negative balance. Try to do better than me. Try to always have money in your account, just so there's always cash lying around that you can use for emergencies. You get me? That's it for the first segment. I think it's quite straightforward. Just make sure mentally you're balanced. I need to try to deal with the problems that you have. Try to let go of things that are tormenting your soul, and you guys get me. Spiritually, stick to what you know. Continue with what you were taught at home. Continue doing what you were taught at home. Don't try now to get into things that you understand. Don't start new things. Learn about them, yes, explore, but don't introduce yourself to things that may distract you from the main purpose of you being at school. What else did I talk about? Oh, physical health. Leona, please do it before you leave. Make sure your health is on 100. Being sick at school is not cute, because now you're missing classes and all of that. Buy immune boosters, konama, vitamins, vitamin C, multivitamins. Yeah, I'll try to attach images if I can, but you know what I mean, guys. These things, that thing is for my clicks and all of that. So do that for me, please. And then financially, there's not much for me to say except for iba umuntu omdala. You know how they always have a couple of coins in their accounts that they can always use when there's an emergency. Yeah, try to act like that. On to the next part. My phone is not sitting straight, but we move. Okay, no, let's start with school, like academically. So what you need stationery. That is the first thing and the most important thing, and one thing that you can actually forget, like I did twice. No, you need stationery. Don't become one of those people who are always asking people for pens and rulers. And no, you need stationery. Like, you don't need a lot of stationery. This is not high school, but you need maybe notepads. My exam pad, you can buy those. Maybe have 2 or 3 if you're not a person that writes a lot. Or I don't know, notebooks. You see those cute ones? Yes, you can buy those. It's fine, but you need something to write on. You definitely need pens and pencils. You need them. Like, you need these in those opalangas, so you can't be bothering people. So please buy your pens, buy your pencils, umdala. But if you're an education student like myself, you definitely need abotlu. You definitely need colors. You need colored paper. But obviously you don't buy a lot like you did back in high school. No, you need like one colored paper thingy pad. I've been using the same one since my first year. So you need that. You need glue stick. You need a pair of scissors, the general things, guys, but not a lot. Just buy them just so you have them, because you never know. You understand me? So you buy those things for those type of assignments and activities. And then what else? Yeah, that's all. Exam pads, books, pens, pencils, ruler, glue, scissors, colored paper, and a school bag or something. And then, okay, let's go to your room. We're now in your room address. Okay, we're gonna start with what you need in the kitchen in terms of kitchenware. So the first and most important thing, I believe, is a mask, kaftin, like Tupperware. Yes, you definitely need Tupperware, because now you're gonna be cooking, and I don't know what type of place you live in, but I don't think you're allowed to leave pots and everything just laying there in the kitchen. So you're gonna need it to place your food in there and store them in the fridge, you understand? So you need those type of containers, and you may need them in various sizes. So don't necessarily go for one size, but like try to buy many different sizes as well. You will definitely need pots and maybe a pan. You just need maybe a couple of knives, 2 spoons, 2 forks, you know, two. That's what I do, and I've been surviving, you get me? You need maybe 2 bowls, 2 plates, you get me? The likes. You need glasses, maybe 1 glass and a cup. Oh, you need ifatugu, guys. People tend to forget amafatugu, and then they end up asking for hours. You need ifatugu, a dishcloth. You need it to wash each other, and iskirpot. I don't know what it's called. I don't know, a scrub. Yeah, you need those things. Just buy them just so you have them. Oh, another important thing is maybe a pen and a brush. You definitely need a broom, you need a mop, and a bucket, obviously, to clean. You can get them at Pep for the cheapest prices. Like, you can get all these 4 things for probably less than 300 at Pep. So please buy those things. Avoid. Okay, now that we're done with the kitchen, we're gonna go into the shower. Well, the shower, you don't necessarily need much. I won't be telling you what to buy. No, I'm not telling you that, but my essentials. One thing that is very important, especially if you're going to be living in a residence whereby you share your showers, you're gonna need flip-flops, just so you can bath with them. These are my designated flip-flops for when I go shower. You need a pair of flip-flops that you're going to go inside the shower with. Another one that you don't necessarily need but you can get is a container or a toiletry bag that you're gonna place your things that you need in the shower for. You know, when you go to the shower, you look cute, you understand? A container or a toiletry bag, a cute one that you can use for when you go to the shower, you understand? So you don't necessarily need that, but you know, just saying, as some dollar, you know. Now we're getting into your room, very straight inside your bedroom. Now, Kona, I'm not telling you the general things. You know, you need bedding, you know, you need, I don't know, I'm not gonna tell you that you should bring pillows. You need to bring your pillows, guys. You understand? So yes, please do that. So inside the bedroom, things that I've personally forgotten to bring from home and I had to buy, which you don't have to buy but can rather take from home, 2 pin plugs, a twin plug that you may need 1 or 2, I don't know, but ipate because you're gonna need it. A 2 pin plug, you're gonna need maybe an extension cord. You might need it. Maybe taller your room is set up in a way that whereby your plug is far from your bed or anything like that, you see. So just bring it for in case. Okay, another very important thing is an iron. Bring your own iron. I beg, bring your own iron, bring your own kettle. Yeah, these are things you can get Kobo, Pick and Pay, and Checkers, and they can actually be very cheap. You don't have to buy this expensive. You're going to raise, you understand? You're going to raise. So buy your cheapanyana kettle, buy your cheapanyana iron. I don't know, people buy a toaster and all of that, but personally I've never really needed it. But if you're a person that likes toast, then you can bring your toast and all of that, your toaster and all of that. Okay, let's get into indaba fridge, because I wrote down a fridge la. You can survive without a fridge, especially if yours provides you with a fridge that you guys have to share. but it's not really ideal. If you can get a fridge, please get it, because now Okshari fridge is not ayoba, guys. People take people's things and now you end up fighting and it's not cute. So if you can, please get your own fridge. And yeah, I know there are usually like senior students who sell their fridges or bar fridges or whatever, so do your research. Maybe you can get a cheaper fridge, or go to Cash Crusaders. You see those shops that sell second hand things, you can get a fridge there. It's quite affordable, and you has a must, but if you can, just do that. Most residences provide you with a fridge, but in most cases you have to share that fridge, and akupheli kamnandi. So yeah, do that. And then what else? As I was talking about pillows, please bring blankets. Not, yeah, so let's say but please have a blanket. Like, at least make sure that you have one mink blanket, one big blanket, because it gets cold and you're not gonna buy a whole new blanket now, are you? My fleecy, you see, imagine your bed at home. Take everything that you need for your bed at home. Just take it serious. You understand? So yeah, I think I can wrap up the second segment and let's get into the tips. The last part is me giving you survival tips that I wish I had someone to tell me before I went and I rocked. Okay, they're not in any specific order. They're just being while I was cleaning. I was just typing them down, and yeah. So the first thing is, always remember your main priority, like the reason you're at university. Your main priority should be your books. But your number one priority should be your books. Please do not ever forget that, because once you lose that, then you lose it all. Like, you lose the plot, you start failing, you lose funding, you understand? So don't ever forget why you're at school. You understand? Enjoy, but don't get too carried away. Like, don't be a person that's I'm not gonna do that. Get out there, have fun, attend things, go, but don't overdo it. And the next thing is, make friends. Be open to socialize and speak to people, but do not be gullible or naive. Please. Not everyone is going to be your friend, so be nice to people, be friendly, be all of that. Don't be too accepting of people. Don't go out of your way for people. You understand? Like, energies have to be matched. You understand? So if you're considering on making friends and all of that, like on confirming this one is my friend, just make sure that the same energies like are being reciprocated and the vibes are all good and balanced. It's not one-sided. You understand? You should be more familiar with people that you do the same modules and attend the same classes with. It might not be the same course, but just as long as you attend the same classes and do the same modules, because it gets easier for you when you have group assignments and you have isn't this require that you need to be in a group. Then you have people that you know. You understand? Because there are a lot of group assignments. Go to white namas. Oh, okay. So if you're a person that all your life or all your high school life you weren't like a person opumayo that partied and all of that, and you want to start that this year, you need to be very smart with your money. So what I'd advise you to do is, you're gonna get a lump sum. You're gonna get so much money. Use that money wisely. Buy your groceries in bulk, like 10 kg, 5 kg, just so you always have something to eat. Because now you're gonna start you're gonna start going out. You need money for going out. You're gonna blow your money. So if you buy in bulk, then you always have food. You understand? Buy a box of noodles, buy 2 boxes of noodles, buy eggs, buy a lot of food now, just so in the future, because and now nice time it'll fail, because now you don't even have the money to go out, and it's going to be worse if you don't have food. You understand? So ngale lamp samo yo ithola manje, reka dilo in bulk. go to your nearest macro, reka dilo in bulk. You get me? Do that. And then what else? What I did on my first year, like I did go for orientation and all of that, but most of the time orientation I was just sitting alone. I wasn't really with people. So what I did when I did get the time to be alone, I familiarized myself with the campus. Like I learned the place new one. I had to learn indawo ukuthi layini, just so you know the place and you don't get lost when it's time for you to start attending classes and all of that. Also, listen, go orientation, listen and pay attention, because they are going to tell you these things. But if you don't listen and all of that, you won't know. But then I do advise you to maybe in a weekend, J1 or one Saturday, just go to campus, take a stroll, boninda, or see what you like, building bunny, like cafeteria, like library, you get me? Just so you know the place. And it's easier for you to navigate your way around campus. You understand? So yeah, the better you know the place, the easier it is for you to navigate your way to lectures, events, test venues, etc. The next one is, okay, this might not apply to everyone, but guys, okay, university, yes, has a classroom whereby you write the dates, you need to write notes, you need to take, yeah, as a must. But as your big sister talking to you, take down notes. Take down notes, because I'm a lecturer funny. There are lecturers who are gonna share information with you. There are lecturers like Mr. Dr. Ace, umuntu who's gonna speak izinto azozibuza ku exam. So you need to take down notes. Write down notes. Hence I mentioned good stationery, because you need books and you need pens. You need to write down certain things, because guys, hey, I'm a lecturer funny, our funny, and hey, abanye, they tend to be very not nice. Yeah, they're not all nice. They're not all going to give you all the information that you need. They're not all going to give you but again, a thingy, what's this, that thing they give you Mario Pali exam, I forgot it. Is it in? I forgot it, because very abasnigi. Like the thing you see when you were in high school, teachers used to tell you, I'm gonna test you on this and this and this. That thing, I forgot it. It's scope. It's scope. Lecturers don't give scopes. They're gonna tell you to go over the work you did in class. Lapo, when in class you were just chilling like this, not taking down notes. Now you have to go through all the slides and all of that. It's just easier for people like me. If you're a person that reads and writes when you study, it's easier to start taking notes while you're in class, so that you can study those notes. You understand? So yeah, guys, and another important thing, buy your textbooks. Please buy your textbooks, guys. Buy your textbooks. Try to find out from seniors which textbooks am I gonna use, or ask your lecturers, are we gonna use this book for my whole course, or am I using it this year or this semester or whatever. But if it's textbooks that you're gonna be using for a whole year or for your whole course, then I'd advise you to buy it. You'll sell it. Buy your textbooks, because it can happen that the book is at the library, yes, but maybe there are 4 or 5. So now you're writing an exam, everyone wants that book. You understand? So buy your own books, guys. Make sure that you have your own books. It's fine, or you can even use them in the future, who knows. So please buy your books. For what it's supposed to be used for. Buy your textbooks, guys, please. Kids, textbook allowance, textbooks. Also, textbook allowance, laptop, textbook allowance, stationery, textbook allowance, fridge. You understand? Use it for things that are gonna benefit you. Don't just rock, please. Anyways, attend your classes. You might think it's not a need to attend your classes, but attend your classes. Attendance register is very important, because surprise, surprise, till at the end of the semester, it counts maybe 10%. like, okay, when you sign the attendance register, it can boost your marks in a way, because you can find out at the end of the semester that the lecturer will add how many times you attended to your percentage. I don't know how it works, but something like that. So attend your classes. No more phone. You signing attendance register. Please. And then lastly, I want to emphasize that you stick to what you know. Stick to what you know. Yes, research, find out about things, explore, but do not start something you don't know, especially if it's not going to benefit you. Ungaqali into onyeke ukwazi ukukhipha nayo. If awuyazi, do not, especially if they don't help you in any way. Do not. The goal is to become better, not to become mess more for your schooling. I can participate in things, go out, do everything, but don't. I don't want to sound like ngithi uzrestricted. No, but guys, just don't commit yourself to things that are not gonna help you in any way, or that are going to totally distract you from school. Don't find yourself committed to into that's gonna make you miss classes. You understand? Don't commit yourself to into you understand? So please, vuga, be here. Always be suspicious. Don't be too trusting. Always be suspicious. Like, if you're going to university for the very first time, I wish you all the best. Like, I want you to have fun. Like, let loose. Abeg abazali. Kodwa, if wena angeke ukhona ukuzikhuza, then just know that no one will. Nobody's going to kuza you, and uzophelela phi. You understand? So have fun, but zikhuze. Learn to discipline yourself and pray. If you're a religious person, pray for guidance. Pray nje ukuthi ukwazi ukuziqoqa. Ungabe ufike so but everything. Cha. Go to parties, yes, but sing the whole weekend, Friday through to no. You understand? So I really hope this video is helpful to those who need it. I know it might not be applicable to everyone. Like, it might not be of use to many of you, but to those who are planning on going to university, be it this year, be it next year, be it whenever, if you're still in school, you might need this in the next couple of years. So stay in school, kids, and if you're going to university, all the best. And all of this is coming from a big sister. A big sister. But yeah, I just felt the need to do this because I didn't have anyone to tell me all of this. I just winged it, and luckily this is right. You understand? So take what I said into consideration, use it however you want to, but and to always remember why you're at school. It's school. Okay. So yeah, please do not forget to like, comment, and to subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you next week with a new video, I guess. Enjoy school, kids. I love you guys so much. Bye.